63-year-old widower Otto Anderson resides in a Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania suburb. He planned to commit suicide after leaving his job at a steel firm because he lost his wife Sonia, a teacher, 6 months earlier. He attempts to hang himself but is stopped by Marisol, Tommy, and their 2 girls, Abby and Luna, who are his new neighbors. Otto experiences memories to a time when he attempted to enlist in the army but was turned down because of his hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. After returning a book she left behind, he runs across Sonia on a train. Otto makes another attempt at suicide, this time by consuming carbon monoxide. He had a flashback of a dinner with Sonia where he told her about his heart issue and the fact that he didn't have a job, leading her to kiss him. Otto's suicide attempt is interrupted by Marisol, who asks him to drive her and her children to the hospital because Tommy broke his leg using a ladder Otto had provided him and fell. Otto agrees grudgingly. Otto remembers the moment he proposed to Sonia during his graduation. An elderly man passes out while attempting to jump from a train and collapses into the tracks. When Otto saves the man, the story goes viral. Marisol and Otto visit Sonia's favorite bakery, which the pair used to go to every weekend, and Otto gives Marisol a driving lesson. There, he tells her about his friendship with Reuben, a man they collaborated with to create rules and order while Otto served as the board chairman of the neighborhood association. After Reuben chose Fords and Toyotas over Otto's Chevrolets and the coupe to remove Otto as chairman, the two fell out. After suffering a stroke, Reuben is now wheelchair-bound and is looked after by his wife Anita and next-door neighbor Jimmy. While carrying newspapers and flyers around the neighborhood, a transgender adolescent from the area named Malcolm identifies Otto as Sonia's spouse. Malcolm tells Otto that Sonia was his instructor and one of the few people who embraced him for who he is, cutting through Otto's resentment at receiving the newspapers. The two develop a friendship, and Otto fixes Malcolm's bicycle. Otto becomes irate with Marisol and a dye and America real estate agent after evading a social media journalist named Shari Kenzie who is trying to interview him on the prior viral video since he is still struggling to accept Sonia's passing. He attempts to commit suicide by shotgun, but is interrupted by Malcolm, who asks to spend the night after his father kicked him out. Otto discovers that Dai and America, who had unlawfully learned that Anita had Parkinson's disease, intended to put Reuben in a nursing facility and take their house. To assist Anita and Reuben, Otto consents. Otto must explain to Marisol why he and Sonia traveled to Niagara Falls to celebrate Sonia's pregnancy before she will help Otto. They were engaged in a collision on the bus ride home, and Sonia suffered a miscarriage and paralysis as a result. Sonia was unable to enter the community, and Otto lost his position as chairman following a heated argument with a Dye and America salesperson. Otto wanted to close down every real estate business, but he opted against it to take care of Sonia. As he is being brought to the hospital after collapsing, Otto lists Marisol as his next of kin. She chuckles after learning that Otto's heart is too large from a cardiologist before going into labor and giving birth to a boy. Tommy discovers one day that Otto failed to clear the snow off his walkway. When Marisol and Tommy visit Otto's home, they discover him dead from his enormous heart. There is a funeral, and his neighbors are there. Otto writes Marisol that his lawyer will allow her access to his bank accounts, giving them enough money to support her family in addition to his new car and home.